Yo, Planet Earth, it's your boy Rod, back with another video. Thailand and Cambodia are fighting once again. Let's dive right into this. Alright, so I'm on Reuters. Thailand and Cambodia exchange heavy artillery as fighting expands for the second day. Then we have some footage. Alright, so some of the summary here says that Cambodia accuses Thailand of using cluster munitions. Thailand says Cambodia targeting civilian areas with rockets, shelling. U.S. ASEAN chair calls for ceasefire. Thailand rejects international mediation, and the death toll rises to 16, mostly civilians. So, for y'all that don't know, I used to be an artilleryman in the United States Army, and I used to be an assistant gunner on the 777. It's a huge cannon, and unfortunately, it could do a lot of destruction. So, I actually know a little bit about like the weapons that they're using, Thailand, and really, it's not something that should be used anymore, all right? Artillery is very, very deadly. It's very effective, and I don't want it to be in this world anymore. Even though I was an artilleryman, I just know what it could do. I know what its capabilities are, and I truly don't think that we need it. Unfortunately, Thailand is using it in retaliation to Cambodia. So right here on Reuters, it says both sides have blamed each other for starting the conflict, and on Friday ratcheted up the rhetoric, with Thailand accusing Cambodia of deliberately targeting civilians and Cambodia alleging Thailand was using cluster munitions. So here's what happened, right? France actually drew the border lines back in the day between Thailand and Cambodia didn't really have a say in it. So Thailand's acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai, I don't know if I'm saying that right, said that Cambodia launched attacks on multiple fronts and Thailand was defending its territory. So, unfortunately, Cambodia did target and attack a hospital, and that is against the Geneva Conventions, all right? So if you are a militia person, a military man of any country or woman, whatever, just keep in the back of your head that it's not okay to attack hospitals or schools, all right? So I know that I used to be a grunt when I was in the American Army. I didn't have any say-so, but you might be a grunt watching this too, and if you can, and if you can't, if you're just following orders, whatever, but don't attack schools, don't attack hospitals, all right? Please. So the Thai military said here that these barbaric acts have senselessly claimed lives and inflicted injuries upon numerous innocent civilians. 15 civilians have passed away. 1 military man has passed away, all right? So according to Reuters, what started all this current situation was that the recalling of its ambassador to Phnom Penh, an expulsion of Cambodia's envoy on Wednesday in response to a second Thai soldier losing a limb to a landmine that Bangkok alleged had been laid recently by rival troops. And Cambodia has dismissed that as baseless. However, I mean, someone put the landmine down, all right? And the Thai government is saying it's not them, it's Cambodia. And Cambodia is saying that's baseless. Okay, well, the mine didn't invent itself and put itself on the ground, all right? Someone put it there, and one of you guys have to take blame, all right? Now, Cambodia is saying that their defense ministry and its government landmine authority condemned what they said was Thailand's use of a large amount of cluster munitions, calling it a violation of international law. Remember that Cambodia was the first one to attack the hospital, and then Thailand started using cluster munitions. I'm not saying either is justified, but what I am saying is that there's a retaliation effect, and they're slowly bumping more and more and up, all right? Right here, we have a picture of an artillery weapon, and I mean, you can see the destructive force. That's just from, that looks like, it looks like the charge is exploding, and there just seems to be a big blast from the charge. So it doesn't appear from this picture, to me and my artillery brain, that there's an actual explosion happening right there. It's just that the picture looks really, really demonic, and that's just the charges sending the round towards the enemies. So moving forward, more than 130,000 people have been evacuated from conflict areas in Thailand, where the death toll rises to 15 as of early Friday, 14 of those civilians, like I said earlier. 46 people are wounded, including 15 soldiers. On Thursday, Thailand mobilized the F-16 fighter jet in a rare combat deployment, and it carried out an airstrike on the Cambodian military. And the Cambodian military said in response that it was reckless and brutal military aggression, and it called for the United Nations Security Council to address the issue. My country, the United States, has called for Thailand to stop immediately all hostilities. And basically, Thailand said in response that we're not going to do that, all right? The Foreign Ministry spokesperson of Thailand said, "We stand by our position that bilateral mechanism is the best way out." And their name is Nikorndej Balankura. Look, guys, all right? I was a young boy. I had dreams of, like, I don't know, ending war one day. But then I realized that there's 8 billion people, and there's so many things going on in the world. There's so many conflicts going on, all right? And this is just another example. Thailand and Cambodia, right? It's really unfortunate, but the fact of the matter is that this might go worse and worse and worse. So if you're a civilian living by the border in Thailand or Cambodia, just, evacuate, do what you gotta do. And I'm sorry that this situation is happening, but just pray for a better tomorrow, all right? We'll see you guys in the next video.